Hey, what is up guys, it's GWP Reviews here, and today we'll be looking at LEGO City 40582 4x4 Off-Road Ambulance Rescue. This is a LEGO City set, age 6 plus, with 162 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it was a gift with purchase in February 2020 if you spend $100 or more. So let's get right into it. So our first figure here says hospital worker. She is one of the two. She has olive green pants, and her vest is this neon yellow and turquoise color. Pretty nice detail. I do like the lines and all the small, I guess all small lines included in the set. And then in the back here, she has a turquoise hospital logo. Her cap, or her head, is a dual molded cap and hairpiece. And unfortunately, there is no double-sided face. But other than that, she's just a very basic hospital worker. So now let's look at the next one. Our next figure is pretty much the same thing. Same suit, same pants. I'm holding a walkie-talkie right here. Again, the hospital logo in the back. And there also is no double-sided face for him. And he looks like he's pretty happy. And our last figure here is the motorcycle driver, or little dirt bike driver, I should say. I do like the pants with the print on them, little pockets. I do like the jacket too, with the white and then the zipper, the white logo right there in the corner. And then the two zippers, and then the lines on the sides. Then in the back, you also have that same white logo, which is pretty cool. And you have more lines for like a, I guess like a wrinkle effect. And then the blue helmet's also really cool. It's just a basic dirt bike helmet. Nothing to go on the little holes on the sides where usually visors go. And then if you lift it up on the front, he's smiling. But in the back, he looks pretty scared, which means he's going to need some help from the hospital workers. And he also does come with a little cast, which you can put on his hand to show that he got help. Just said it just like that. And now he has a little cast in his hand. And so yeah, those are the figures. Now let's look at the build in the vehicle. So our only little like nature, I guess, part of the build that, or build that isn't a vehicle, it's this little forestry build right here on this curved plate. And it has a rock, a leaf, a log with a printed 1x1 tile, if that can focus, there. And you do have this tree, which is just a regular tree piece, which I do like how they include the set. I really like these pieces personally. I know a lot of people like brick built stuff, but I mean, for what you're getting in the set, this will work. And as you can notice right here, this rock is a little slant where the log goes, because the guy driving the dirt bike is going to go over it and possibly get injured, which means we need to call the ambulance. So yeah, for a little build, it's not bad. The main focus of the set is the 4x4, so this being added on is just an extra. I do wish it was a bit more on a larger plate, but this works. It does get the job done. So now let's look at the 4x4. Right before we get into the 4x4, I do want to look at this dirt bike really quickly. It is the bicycle dirt bike newer mold that they introduced a few years back. Navy blue with red rims, matches the navy blue and red of the biker's jacket. But yeah, I just want to get this out the way really quickly. So now let's look at the 4x4. So the 4x4, I don't know how to explain it, but it's large, but it's small. Like on the box art, it looks pretty big. But at the same time, it's pretty small. But next to a minifigure, it also looks really big. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's a really nice build for a 4x4. So let's look right into it. So starting in the front here, we have a crossbar with some lights. Crossbar, of course, is used on off-road vehicles, pushed through foliage and stuff like that. Do have raised wheels since we're going to be outdoors. In the front right here, you have your lights. You have the blue lights are supposed to be flashing whenever they have to respond quickly to an emergency. Take the top off right here, and inside you do have a seat for one driver, and you do have more space in the back for your injured biker. So moving on the side here, we do have these little rear view mirrors, or what LEGO calls rear view mirrors. Then we have two clips right here, so you can put your walkie-talkie and any other medical devices that you might need. I do like the neon yellow and turquoise. At first, I wasn't really fond of it, but they do complement each other very well. The neon yellow, though, I'm still iffy about, but I like it more than I used to. Goes better with the turquoise and the red. Then you have your sticker right here. There's two of them. It's the hospital logo and, again, turquoise. And then a little window on the side right here. On the top, you have another crossbar. You can use this to put the bike on, which we'll show later. It isn't the best way to do it, but again, I'll show you that when the time comes. Moving along the back here, you do have a little door, which is kind of hard to get when you push it all the way in, but you pull it out, and then there's access and there's space to put your biker on a stretcher, which I can do right now. So we have our injured biker, and he goes into the stretcher and goes sliding right back. And there's a pretty good amount of space for him to do it, and you can still put it back up and drive him off, just like that. So what I like about this is it's off-road vehicles I like in general. So that's what I like about it. Only thing I don't like about it is that there's barely space for one, maybe two, if someone is standing right there to help care for the patient. And this part, it goes out a little bit when you put the carrier in, and there's just a lot of open space, which is understandable. It's a 4x4, and they only had 100 something pieces to work with, so it is understandable. But at the same time, I would have liked for a larger maybe back, or maybe a more enclosed section to accommodate the biker with the stretcher. But other than that flaw, this is not bad for a gift with purchase. I mean, you're not like paying money except for stuff you're buying to get the vehicle. But again, overall, this is really nice. And the best thing I do like about this, which is not part of the build or anything, is that it's very versatile. So you can put this in a forest, you can also put it in a desert, you can put it in maybe a snowy area if you're having a build in a snowy part of your city, you know, mountainous region. It's not really specified, or it doesn't look specified to one certain biome, you could say. So it's not have skis on it for, you know, a snowy area. It doesn't have anything for that's specific for a desert 4x4. So you can put this in a desert like city mock if you have one. You can put it in like a forest mock, or you could put it in a snow or mountainous mock. It's a very versatile 4x4. You can put in a lot of different builds. In the city, might stand out a little bit, but at the same time, it's a very nice build. It's not too big, but it's also not too small. It's big, it's bulky. It looks like it's going to get the job done and save some people. So that's what I like most about the set. Now let's look at the extra parts, instructions, and I'll send you off with a goodbye. So here are the extra parts, basic pieces. You get that 1x1 log print, which is pretty cool. You do get an extra cast, so you can put it on other minifigures' hand, or just use it for something else, which is also really cool. And for stickers, there is only two, which were the hospital logos on each side. So yeah, now let's look at the box instructions. One thing I don't like about this is that it is a newer style instructions. I know they're trying to like save like paper and printing and stuff like that, but it just looks very plain. Just looks off. Like it's not the way they're using this design of everything on the background of the blue. Just stands out. It just doesn't look right. That's one thing I don't like about it. I do like the light blue though. That's pretty cool. Light blue on white is it matches pretty well. So you have all your parts right here. You have some advertisements for extra sets and your completed build. And then the box, it did come a little damaged in the corner. You can see right there, but as you can see, you have your 4x4 being used in the forest area, but like earlier, you can use it in any other off-road area in any other part of your city because of how versatile the truck looks. And you can see right there, they do have it on top, which is something I was going to get into. And the only problem with this is that you can set on top, but if you set the wrong way, it's going to fall off if you're playing too rough with it. But other than that, really nice vehicle. You have you're showing him putting the biker into the 4x4, and they have him carrying on the stretcher. And then you also have your little build right here. So yeah, this is a box and everything. So overall, I do really like this set. Again, this is a good for purchase. I believe it was only over $100. So getting a set like this for a $100 gift for purchase is a great deal. If you're not a City fan, I understand why you may not care for it. But as someone that likes City and likes gift free stuff with getting Lego, I really like this set. There is a few minor flaws, but those are outshadowed by the pros. And again, this is a gift with purchase we're talking about. This is not something you're really paying for, if you look about it that way, other than the fact that you're paying money to get the gift with purchase. So yeah, for a free thing, this is a very nice build. If you can find it aftermarket, it probably won't be too expensive because it's just a random City gift with purchase. It's nothing special. It won't cost you too much, hopefully. But if you do have an off-road area or a wildlife area of any biome or safari or zoo or beach, desert, forest, definitely recommend picking this up. Adds a little flair with the color scheme and just adds more detail to your whatever MOC you're creating or a city. So yeah. Oh, and one more surprise for you guys that I didn't mention at the beginning of the video is that I will be opening this right now, because this set did take me 2 weeks to build because it was a missing part. It was the long black piece right here. There's another one that goes on the other side of this, and it was missing. So this was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago. So as a sorry, I will be opening this. I really should have mentioned this in the beginning, but again, this is a surprise for the people that stayed at the end of the video. So thank you for staying to the end. Now let's see what we get. I don't know the official name, but it looks like she's making ceramics and does come with an extra bowl. This isn't one of the ones I desired. I wish I got in one like the Spaceman, you can see right there, or maybe the Newspaper Boy, if it can focus. Another one would be the robot guy right up here. So yeah, there was some that I preferred. Oh, especially this one right here with the koala. So I probably will sell this in my Brooklyn store. It is closed right now, but I do plan on linking it in future videos. So make sure you go check that out. This will be up there, along with a bunch of other sets. I am just trying to figure out putting sets in there and getting shipping costs, because I am putting a lot of sets in there that I've saved up from buying over the years. So yeah, make sure you go check out my Brooklyn store. I won't have it listed in this video, but stay subscribed, and it will be in future videos. I'll have it linked so you can go check that out. Make sure hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later.